boys. Togger's back. Premier League. But first of all, in the words of Unai Emery, I would like to say good evening and welcome to the Gameweek 13 preview. So, we've got 5 games. I'm going to go through Headfunland versus Colo FC, Bukati Jackies versus Chudley Cannons, Peking De Bruyne versus the Ragman, STP versus Stratton Stranglers, and Sunny Many Happy Days versus the Villains. I'm going to try and make this quick, boys, because last time I think I maxed out 25 minutes and we don't need that much detail. So, Headfunland versus Colo, this is my tie. Headfunland always seems to do well. He's pretty savvy. He's changed his team around quite a bit. So it's going to be interesting. It all depends on whether some of my players play. Oxlade Chamberlain possibly is going to play. I think Salah's out, so he's going to get a bit of a run out. Felipe Anderson potentially may not play, but if he doesn't, I'll only probably play one West Ham player. Trossard might not play. Fuck knows with Sterling. I mean, at the minute I can't really see me winning this, but I haven't had a week where sort of like 2 of me forwards have scored. I have, but not recently. So I'm Callum Wilson, Sterling, both in poor form. They need to up the games. I'm playing against Aguero, Abraham, but Big Tammy, you just don't know how he's going to do against Man City. I mean, Man City are a shambles at the back, but he's obviously got Mason Mount in there as well. Harvey Barnes, who seemed to have done well. Virgil van Dijk. So, I'm not sure, it depends on team selection, but I think I'll probably get beat. But I'm going to say Colo win by 20 points. Just all hinges on the forwards doing the biz. Next tie, Bukati Jackies, the mighty Bukati Jackies versus the Chudley Cannons. So the defence-wise, Kalashnik, Tarkowski, Zuma for Kyle against Chilwell, Robertson, Tierney. It depends if Tierney plays, but obviously Robertson as well. I think Robertson potentially could be out injured. Pascal Gross in Huller's team. Normally doesn't play Trossard and Gross together, but there is an injury in the Brighton side, which means it could be possibly both play for the first time. James Maddison, Pulic, Tillemans. Alright, so Leicester are playing at Brighton Hove Albion, so it's going to be an interesting game week, this one. There's no sort of like out and out winners on this one, but I just can't see Kyle winning. This is fucking boring, isn't it? But whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to go Huller to win this one. Huller's scored really highly over the last few weeks. That's a no-brainer. He's probably going to win by about 30 points. Peking De Bruyne versus Ragman. Peaky and De Bruyne. Let's have a look. Kieran Clark, Ben Mee, Soyuncu, Cantwell, Ghazi, Pereira, Moutinho, Lacazette, Son, Ramsdale, Traore. Okay. Versus the Ragman. He's Johnny Evans, Fernandez, Ender Stevens, John Stones for the back. Hayden, Henderson, Kante, and Mousse, Maximum, Vardy. Maximum. I do quite fancy Maximum, mine, Rag. I'm going to say Ragman to win this one by 30 points. Maximum to get his first goal. STP versus the Stratton Stranglers. Stratton Stranglers manager Gabe came run me very close in the international doubloon challenge. I think he was like 3,980 odd, and I ended up with 6,061 from 100. I mean, I can't believe no one's mentioned it since we announced that I was the winner. But whatever. STP, Digne, Gilbert, Lundstrom. Lundstrom, he's the darling of fantasy, not draft fantasy football, but normal football. They're the normal fantasy football. whatever it's called. Oh yeah, lads, this is shit. Shall I just sack it off? And I was going to do it with little figures and stuff like that, but can't be asked. Anyway, STP Ericsson, it'll be interesting if Mourinho gets a tune out of him. Gabriel Jesus, depends whether he plays or not. Mane is obviously going to play. Dwight McNeil's been good. Let's have Aubameyang, Origi, Decore, Williams. It's tricky, but STP looks like he's got this one by 20 points. Finally, Sunny Manny, happy days. The Butcher versus the Villains FC. Pereira, Dele Alli, De Bruyne, Sigurdsson, Kane, Martial versus Arnold, Tyrone Mings, Fleck. Sorry, I just looked there because Duracell's just asked us if I want to swap Doherty for Villian, but I wanted Martial. But I did have Villian as a I don't know whether I'll do that. I don't think I will. Doherty's got to come good. If it was Martial, I would definitely do it. Anyway, John McGinn, what a player. Troy Deeney's back. Timo Pukki, he's got in. Fucking hell. So Dan the Man. Oh, you know, I've got a feeling Dan the Man's might just somehow fluke this. Like John McGinn against Newcastle Monday night. Oh, it's going to be close. This is going to be a close one. Tie of the week. Dan to win by 10 points. So that kind of concludes the preview. Sorry lads, it's pretty shit. It's really just me giving me predictions. It was always going to be an anticlimax after Kyle's video announcing that actually he the man, always will be the man. And Huller was just his accomplice. Shouldn't Anne Huller wouldn't have thought something like that. But I'd be interested to know why there isn't. I mean, is there a shirt anymore? Am I actually getting a Phil Stam shirt? Because I will frame it if I am. There is no Kyle. Let us know what fucking shirt I'm getting. Because if it was you who masterminded it, it was you who thought of the prize initially. But did you spit your dummy out and decide not to donate a prize because Huller kept hacking you? I don't know. Anyway. See yous in the game week.